Yes, my dear student, now I am discussing about business environment. Business environment refers to the surrounding within which a business operates. There are two types of business environment. We called it general business environment and specific business environment. Specific business environment refers to a manager, creditor, owner, investor, banker, supplier, employees, and government who directly influence the business environment. And they all are closely related with the business and directly involved in the business. So they are influencing the business. This is called specific business environment. And general business environment includes economic environment, political environment, social environment, technological environment, legal environment, and global or international environment. Now, regarding economic environment, it refers to the nature of economy of the country which influence the business. A business is directly affected through economic environment with the factors like nature of economy of the country. If there is inflation or depression, business is directly influenced through its economic environment. And due to market condition, there may be increase or decrease in price, increase or decrease in demand, increase or decrease in supply of the product. That is why business also affects and business is also influenced. And next one is competition in market. If there is steep competition, business is affected. If there is no competition or monopoly in the market, business is also affected. And next one is income of the people. If income of the people increases, a business also affect because there will be more demand of the product. If income of the people decreases, so there will be no demand and business is also affected. Export-import policy also influence economic environment of the business. Then next come to political environment of the business. Political environment refers to the political system which is prevailed in the country that also influence our business. It includes type of government, whether single party government or multi-party government or coalition government, that also influence the political environment. Political ideology, like the ideology of BJP party, the ideology of Congress party, and the ideology of other local party, that also influence our business environment. Government stability also influence business environment. If government is formed with full majority and government provides stable government, business is also influenced. Same way, if the government is not stable, it may collapse at any time due to no majority. So at that time, business also influence. Government policy regarding the business, whether foreign companies are allowed or foreign companies are restricted, that also influence according to the business policy in the political environment. Next, about social environment of business. Social environment refers to the business which is influenced due to social factors like customer choice, cultural practice and heritage, educational system, that is literacy rate of the customer, and about the satisfaction or style which is maintained by the customer, occupation of the people also. These are all influencing the social environment of the business. Similarly, legal environment of the business are influenced due to the factors like our law of the constitution and business law, industrial law, labor law, political legislation made in the parliament or state legislature, court decision. All these factors are influencing legal environment of a business. Similarly, technological environment refers to the new technology adopted by various business houses in place of the outdated technology or old technology. Traditional method of producing the product is changed by mechanical method. All these factors are also influencing technological environment of the business. Similarly, global environment or international environment also affecting the business environment. When foreign companies are allowed to do their business freely in any country of the world, so the business are also influenced. So these are called global environment or international environment. Then I am discussing about three factors which is very familiar, that is globalization, liberalization and privatization. Privatization refers to disinvestment policy of the government. Most of the loss making public sector business are sold to the in the hands of private individual. This is called as disinvestment policy or privatization policy of the government. So the main reason behind privatization policy is to increase efficiency in management of the business and to convert our loss-making government enterprises into profit-making private enterprises. And another benefit that government also earn huge amount of funds which will be used for government welfare activities in the political system of the country. And another one is liberalization. Liberalization refers to removing various restrictions and making all the government procedure very easy for a businessman to start the business quickly. So under liberalization policy, red tapeism, that is long government procedure, is minimized, and every system, every procedure become very easy for the businessman to start the business. So this is called as liberalization. It removes various restrictions or it makes easy for licensing system so that any businessman can start their business without facing any difficulties. All difficulties which are faced by businessmen quickly solved by the government through liberalization policy. Next one is globalization policy. Under globalization policy, multinational corporations are allowed freely to do their business in India, and also Indian businessmen are also allowed to do their business anywhere in the world, in any country. That is why it is called as globalization. Due to globalization, customers are benefited. They are getting good quality product at a fair and reasonable price with competition. So when there is more competition, customers are benefited. And next I am going to discuss about the strategy or managerial response to the changes in business environment. First steps the manager should take, that is, he should prepare various steps. He should take various steps to cope up the changes in business environment, because business environment always changes. That is why every manager should be respond to the changes in business environment by making smoothing and labeling. Smoothing means advance contracting made with various parties so that in future changes, we can get the same facility or benefit through advanced contracting. And labeling is a techniques by which both in peak season and off season the demand will be remain stable. In off season we should give various offer on the product so that our demand will increase. In peak season we will increase the price of the product without any offer, so our demand will decrease. So in this way demand will be remain stable throughout the whole year. This is called labeling. Next one is competitive advertisement. A manager should be very aggressive to advertise the product through competitive advertisement so that he can compete at the time of changes in business environment. And next one is amalgamation and takeover decision should be taken by a manager. Amalgamation refers to combining two or more business units to start the same business in a large scale. And takeover means a big business unit will be purchased the small business unit so that the business can be carried on large scale and our competition will reduce. And next one is your joint venture agreement. A businessman can make joint venture agreement with foreign collaboration or with the businessmen who are doing the same business so that our future changes can be cope up and policy can be taken to make joint venture agreement with other businessmen to face the changes. Next one is forecasting future changes in advance. It is very important. Every successful businessman is a good planner and good thinker, and he always forecast about what are various future changes which are going to be taken place and what are the measures we should take so that we can face the future changes of business environment. With this I conclude and next time I will proceed. Thank you.